The Russian military is redeploying air defense systems from various regions to protect Moscow, leaving other strategic domestic installations unprotected. This shift responds to an increasing frequency of long-range drone strikes, successfully penetrating deep into the capital's airspace. Analysts indicate that by consolidating its defensive grid around Moscow, Russia is actively bracing for potential escalation, including anticipated missile strikes. Subscribe to the UATV channel and leave your comments down below. Footage from Voronezh captured the exact moment of a missile strike targeting the ZPP-S. Voronezh Semiconductor Devices Plant joint stock company. The video clearly shows 3 direct hits on the facility's building, which triggered a massive fire with thick smoke. This enterprise stands as one of Russia's leading developers and manufacturers of discrete semiconductor devices, integrated circuits, and power modules.
I'm sitting in the nursery. Myron is playing on his mat. I'm doing paperwork, and I hear a loud noise. I think it's most likely a plane flying by. I just raise my eyes, look at the balcony, and there is a drone flying past. Right by our balcony, just a stone's throw away. My God, you have no idea. You just have no idea. I quickly grab Myron under my arm. Noise, a roar, and we are sitting in the restroom. Myron wants to eat. My God, I'm shaking uncontrollably. I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to explain to the child why we need to sit in the restroom. I don't know how long to sit in the restroom. I was just completely shocked when I looked and there it was, flying right by our balcony.
The plant plays a critical role in the supply chain for Russian military hardware, producing vital electronic components. Specifically, the facility manufactures transistor assemblies and matrices utilized in the control units of Kh-101 cruise missiles. Additionally, it supplies semiconductor matrices for the Zarya 61M, onboard digital computers built into the 9M727 cruise missiles of the Iskander K tactical missile system.
Today, missiles hit my city, and that's normal. It's normal for 3 reasons. The people launching them are not dumbasses. The people building them are not dumbasses either. But the people protecting you and me are absolutely not dumbasses either. And they know perfectly well that missiles exist precisely to break through air defense and reach their targets.
Beyond missile systems, the plant's components are essential for the production of air defense hardware. The enterprise supplies specialized diodes and transistor assemblies for the TVK2 television channels integrated into the 72V6 combat vehicles of the Pantsir S-1 anti-aircraft missile gun system and its modifications. Disrupting this facility strikes a significant blow to the production capabilities of the Russian defense industrial base. Recent missile strikes targeting Alexeyevka in the Belgorod region have caused catastrophic destruction to local industrial infrastructure. Reports and visual evidence confirm that the latest bombardment completely destroyed a chalk factory, leaving the primary facility building in ruins following massive explosions. The Palkino oil pumping station has suffered catastrophic damage following an attack by unidentified drones, leaving nearly all of its storage tanks completely burned out. This critical facility plays a vital role in the Russian energy logistics network, directly facilitating the export of Russian crude oil through the strategic port of Primorsk in the Leningrad region. Locals in the Rostov region are expressing severe shock at local gas stations as fuel prices have abruptly spiked to unprecedented levels between 130 and 140 rubles. Eyewitness video footage captures residents reacting with disbelief to the reality of these soaring costs, which reflect growing economic strain and logistical instability across the region's infrastructure.
Bam, 1, 2, 3, and... Ha ha ha. Where are we heading? Artyom, where are we heading? We're screwed. 140, 130. I'm not seeing things. This is fucking reality.
Operators from the Active Actions Department of Ukraine's Defense Intelligence have successfully destroyed a modernized Russian Pantsir S-2 anti-aircraft missile and gun system in the Zaporizhzhia direction. The occupiers attempted to conceal the expensive hardware inside an underground shelter near Melitopol. However, Ukrainian reconnaissance and strike drones located the target with precision. Following a direct hit, the hostile system was completely incinerated, stripping the Russian forces of yet another air defense asset. Ukrainian aviation has delivered a precise strike against a strategically vital road bridge in the temporarily occupied area of Vasylivka, Zaporizhzhia region. The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine officially confirmed the successful engagement executed by defense units last Sunday. This bridge played a critical role in Russian logistics, enabling the transport of forces and supplies to the front lines, while the full scale of the destruction and its impact on enemy supply routes are being assessed. Footage from the scene already shows significant damage to the structure. On the night of June 21st, Ukrainian Defense Forces launched a successful strike against a major oil depot in temporarily occupied Kerch. The target was a terminal belonging to the TES company, Crimea's largest fuel trader, which supplies petroleum products to Russian state and security structures. Following the impact, a massive fire erupted on the facility's grounds, sending thick black smoke visible from various parts of the city and the Kerch Bridge. The company's owners actively support Russian aggression, including funding enemy drone production. Meanwhile, the successful operations sparked panic within Russian monitoring channels, triggering widespread missile alerts.
Guys, it's so interesting. Just yesterday, I was the kind of person who thought, yeah, everything will be fine, we'll get through this, and I'm not leaving Crimea. But today I've already packed my suitcase, I'm packing my bag, and tomorrow we're leaving with the girls. For now, I'm just leaving it at that. So yeah, well, maybe it's for the best, because it's better if we leave first and Alyosha catches up by car. I hope he finally uses his head and realizes that there's nothing mega important keeping him here. Let the boat just sit there. Let the house just sit there. We'll lock it up, seal it, let the cameras keep running and everything else, and nothing will happen to it.
Following an overnight attack by Ukrainian Defense Forces, military hangars in temporarily occupied Feodosia have been heavily damaged and destroyed, with images surfacing online. This successful operation reinforces a recent statement from Ukraine's Ministry of Defense, which ironically declared the closure of the beach season on the peninsula, warning that the forecast for Russian tourists remains highly unfavorable. Due to the persistent security threats and effective Ukrainian strikes, a major Russian propaganda festival has been canceled in Crimea for the first time since the occupation began, highlighting the occupiers' failure to secure even their own high-profile events. Ukraine's defense intelligence is neutralizing Russian logistics using RAM-2X drones. A precise strike completely incinerated a cargo truck immediately after it crossed to the peninsula via the Chanhar ferry line. Despite enemy camouflage efforts, Ukrainian drones continue to effectively disrupt supply routes feeding forces in Crimea. Ukrainian defenders continue to successfully neutralize enemy assets near temporarily occupied Manhush in the Donetsk region using effective strike drones. Concurrently, defense forces maintain their presence in the northwestern part of Rodinska. Despite attempts by Russian occupiers to target Ukrainian lines with their own drones, domestic units stand firm, holding the defense and maintaining control over key sectors of the front. Drone operators from the Black Sky Battalion of the Spartan Brigade and the 2nd Kartia Regiment of the National Guard of Ukraine have released fresh footage of successful strikes on Russian logistics. Using Hornet strike drones, Ukrainian units are systematically destroying enemy transport and supply lines along the strategically vital Melitopol to Donetsk highway, as well as other sectors across the occupied southern region. Subscribe to the UATV channel to stay updated on the latest news, and be sure to leave your comments down below.